best video of the year. All right. I have no idea what to expect. Buckle up.
This man spent his life collecting what's now known as the world's largest Lego Star Wars collection ever.
Wow.
It's estimated to be worth around $200,000.
Jesus.
And then the entire thing got stolen, and the police are actively working with the thieves to cover the entire thing up. But the craziest part is that the collector doesn't even know that his collection's been stolen. Yeah, the collector's son, Brian, well, he reached out to me because he has no clue how to break this news to his dad.
At this point, my father had a health episode. We can't bring any stress to him.
The reason he's reaching out to me is because the police are covering this entire thing up.
What the fuck?
And at this moment,
What?
I promised Brian that I would not end this video until I get his entire world record Star Wars collection back. But anyways, the thief of this collection is actually a corporation called Bricks and Minifigs.
What?
Bricks and Minifigs, the biggest toy store of its kind.
Is the largest toy store.
Bricks and Minifigs were not just your average Lego store.
For collectors, Bricks and Minifigs is basically seen as the best and safest way to sell your Lego collections.
So is this like GameStop or something like this for like Legos? I've never even heard of this store before. It is? Okay, got it.
Selling my Legos. So what I'm planning to do with them is take them to my local Bricks and Minifigs.
Because there's so much positive media
Wow.
about them everywhere,
So
Brian
they're-
thought that this would be the perfect store to finally sell his dad's Lego Star Wars collection.
So I wrote up a contract.
In the contract, it says that these are still the family's Lego sets, but every time one gets sold, the store gets to keep a small percentage of each sale.
This was a store's
Okay.
worth of inventory. So that store that day was nothing but my dad's collection. Like,
So they just took the entire thing and put it in the store?
Every time one gets sold, to finally sell his dad's Lego Star Wars collection.
so I wrote up a contract.
In the contract, it says that these are still the family's Lego sets, but every time one gets sold, the store gets to keep a small percentage of each sale.
This was a store's
Okay.
worth of inventory. So that store that day was nothing but my dad's collection. Like,
So they just took the entire thing and put it in the store?
About them everywhere.
So
Brian
they're-
thought that this would be the perfect store to finally sell his dad's Lego Star Wars collection.
so I wrote up a contract.
In the contract, it says that these are still the family's Lego sets, but every time one gets sold, the store gets to keep a small percentage of each sale.
This was a store's
Okay.
worth of inventory. So that store that day was nothing but my dad's collection. Like,
So they just took the entire thing and put it in the store?
all the shelves filled. They had to bring in extra shelves and
Uh-huh.
fill the whole party room with shelves.
But the owner of the
Holy shit.
franchise, this woman, well, her husband had to actually leave the country due to some work-related reasons.
My husband and I were planning on moving out of the country.
Yeah.
I reached out to corporate to let them know, hey, this is something that's coming up in the next like 4 to 5 months.
Uh-huh.
She told the Bricks and Minifigs head corporation that she was planning on selling the store, so the corporation actually was able to find a buyer to buy it from her.
Okay.
They let me know that they had somebody who was interested in purchasing
Smart.
a franchise in the area. He was going to be in town and he was going to stop by and just take a look at it. It wasn't until Brandon got there that he informed me that they were terminating my franchise agreement. We were getting threats from Brandon and from corporate that if we didn't leave the store immediately, the police were going to be called. I told corporate I wasn't comfortable leaving that night without the inventory.
What the
I was also
fuck?
told I was not going to be able to stay there long enough to do that inventory.
But we
Wait.
don't just have to take this woman's word for it. She was actually able to save all the security camera footage from that night, proving that
So
every
she was left behind in transit of this really big deal, and I guess some of this stuff is getting pocketed inside of the management transition. Is that, am I understanding what the accusation here is?
everything she just said is true.
All the footage and evidence is there in the security cam footage. It's him at the store kicking her out.
Wait,
in that
damn.
footage they sent us is Crystal asking him, how am I supposed to pay this guy? These are sets he has not been paid for.
Yeah.
These are ones that he has not been paid his percentage yet. And if I don't have the tickets, I won't know how much I need to pay.
that's a business thing and not necessarily yours. He's taking on the business, he takes on all that kind of side part.
His own corporation is sitting there on video saying they're going to take it.
After this woman got
Yeah. I mean, well, and he's right about that, because logically, if the owner changes, he's signing a contract with the business, not with the specific owner, I'm assuming, right? So it would make sense that, yeah, obviously you inherit that obligation.
kicked out of her own store, she called Brian explaining how corporate just came down and is now trying to take the world's largest Lego Star Wars collection without paying for it. So, Brian called the store to see what was going on.
Called the store, and I said, what happened to Crystal? And he goes, well, that's kind of a private matter, but the corporation's taking over the store. There's something I can do to help you with. I said, well, yeah. I am the owner of about half your store's inventory.
Yeah.
All those vintage Star Wars sets you have in there are ours. And he goes, I don't know anything about that. I said, well, you better get to learn about it because I have a contract, I have photo evidence, video evidence.
Yeah.
Like, that is our collection.
I feel like
so I went down to the store, brought a copy of the contract. We're like, you need to let me in back and let me see the sets that you still have. All you have to do is let me in back. We can go that route or we can go to court. And the guy just looks at me, crosses his arms and goes, let me tell you what's going to happen. If we go to court, we're going to drag this thing out so long and you're going to end up spending so much more money than your collection is ever worth or what you ever would have gotten on it, that it ain't worth it, man.
So he's trying to strong arm him into doing, oh my God.
So if that's the route you want to go, and I go, that's really the route you want to go, rather than just letting me walk in there, and he goes, well.
That's, isn't that on the security camera footage? What the fuck?
Dang.
What am I to do at that point?
Bricks and Minifigs knows that this family, especially with the father's health, doesn't have the resources to take them to court, and almost mockingly, they've since flooded all of their social media with tons of pictures of Star Wars Legos. At this point,
So they're rubbing their face in it even. Holy shit.
it seems like they're just rubbing it in this family's
So I
face
was-
that
yeah.
they stole the world's
Exactly.
largest Lego Star Wars collection in the world, and they got away with it.
Everybody is absolutely baffled.
25 likes.
How the hell can a corporation get away with doing that?
Exactly, they can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And why are the cops not helping?
But luckily for Brian, a YouTuber ended up catching wind of this story and
Collecting
created a
weekly,
team of
yeah.
YouTubers to do whatever they could to get Brian his Legos back.
This is the full inventory of all the sets and minifigs.
Oh my
Figure out how to
God.
get this guy his money and his stuff back.
But right after they started, they instantly stopped working on this case. So I called one of them to find out why.
So they were threatening legal action against us. You know, Bricks and Minifigs, which is a pretty big company who probably has way more resources than we can, really put up a fight against.
Bricks and Minifigs knows that they
So
can
they DMCA'd it or they shut it down?
just bully anyone that tries to expose them with frivolous lawsuits. And this left Brian feeling
Yeah, and I feel like these guys are pretty small creators. Like, I mean, this guy's got 70,000 subs. So, like, I mean, you're not going to be able to flex up against, this big company.
pretty hopeless.
It eats me alive. I had terrible anxiety attacks over it, got put on medication. I just kind of was like, okay, I just have to let these freaking things go right now. Because it didn't seem like I have any path to go.
Well, it's obvious what's happening, right? I mean, his dad is this guy's old, right? He's like probably in his 40s. And so he's married, everything. So like he's having to deal with his dad's deteriorating health. They're selling his collection probably to pay for his out. Like, I mean, this is awful. I mean, how can anything be worse than this? He ain't old. He's old enough for his dad to probably be at an elder age that you are going to have to be taking care of your dad. Like when you're 40, well, like here's the thing, right? When you're 40, your parents are probably like 70 or 80. That's old.
Well, I guess now it's time for me to get involved. So immediately I went to my car, picked up some friends, and started driving 16 hours to this Bricks and Minifigs store. And I will do literally whatever it takes.
Who is this guy?
Even if I have to take down the entire police force, I will stop at nothing until this family gets their entire Lego
What the
Star Wars
fuck?
collection back. And now 16 hours later, we're finally pulling up to the Bricks and Minifigs store. So I started a pair of spy camera glasses. That's what I'm gonna use to film this. And honestly, I kind of just want to hear Bricks and Minifigs side of the story.
Hi, how's it going?
Pretty good. How about yourself?
Pretty good. So basically, my friend said that you guys have some of his Legos, I think, and he told me to come here and see if I could pick them up.
Who's your friend?
I think they're Brian's Legos. It's like a big Star Wars collection set, I think.
You could go ahead.
Really?
So you could go ahead and leave now, or I will call the police for harassment.
Well, I'm not harassing you.
No, you are. Hi. You want to watch the cameras? I'm being harassed. Watch the cameras. I am being harassed. You need to leave.
Literally, all I did was just bring up that my friend has some Legos in their store, and the manager started freaking out on me. But I wasn't going to leave the store without hearing her side of the story. Before showing up, I printed out a copy of the contract the store made with Brian, saying that all of these Lego sets will remain his until sold.
Yeah.
Because I have a contract, legal reason to be here, legally this does not count as harassment. Instead,
That's not. I think actually he's wrong on this. I think the police can remove him because he's not legally representing the guy. But, you know, again, I'm not a lawyer. I'm not the police. I have no idea. And this situation is such a it's very obvious that, like, he's in the right morally, even though very clearly maybe this is, like, technically illegal. Like, what they're doing is, like, a million times worse, right?
the manager should be checking the store's inventory to see if these sets are still in their store.
Well, so here's still all of the Lego sets you guys still have.
I don't have anything to do with that, and I don't want that. You can go ahead and leave, and I'm gonna ask you one more time. This is the last time. I do not want that. You're not handing me anything.
I tried for a long time just to get her to look at this contract, but finally she gave me an answer of why she can't help me.
Okay. You're supposed to be getting a hold of corporate.
Basically what the manager's saying is that if someone did steal the Legos, it wasn't her, it was corporate. But little does the manager know, I already did this. Yep, I literally went to the corporate Bricks and Minifigs headquarters.
Oh no.
And this was corporate side of the story.
You have to talk to the store owner. Yeah, like they're all locally.
Right. Okay. So yeah, go talk to the store owner. Store owner says you have to talk to corporate. You go talk to corporate, says talk to the store owner. It's the infinite limbo with zero accountability. Of course.
We own and operate it. We can't do anything with it here. Their decisions are their decisions. For sure.
So when they say go to corporate, how do we respond next time?
I have no idea. You have to take it up with them. It's your thing with them. That doesn't involve us.
So I showed the manager what corporate Bricks and Minifigs said.
I don't even think that's true, by the way, because if you're taking on a consignment of a of like a what do you call it of a contract, and then the contract is owned and made with Bricks and Minifigs, then they would be accountable for it. Like a franchise, I think that they're still accountable. It's limited. Like, I don't, you know what? Actually, the truth is, I really don't know the answer to that. It seems like they would be accountable for it, but I'm not a lawyer, so I don't know.
Corporate tells me this, I'm supposed to come back to the store, right? And so it kind of seems like you're going against what corporate's saying.
That's fine.
Oh, well, this is what corporate told us.
I am happy that's what corporate told you. For the last time, I'm asking you to leave the store.
They need to
get a reason to leave, I guess.
They should immediately get a like. I mean, I'm sure like this is the video's just beginning, right? They
times?
need to have a legal,
I don't know about you
like
guys,
a lawyer
but
involved.
to me, it kind of seems like the only reason she's asking me to leave the store is to cover up this $200,000 theft.
You need to leave. How many times have you been asked to leave?
Was there a reason you're asking me to leave?
You need to leave. I've asked you to leave. You need to. I've asked you how many times to leave. I've been asking you to leave.
Eventually, the owner of the store called in and asked if he could talk to me.
Are you the owner of the Bricks and Minifigs store?
Yeah, why? What do you got?
So basically, I just wanted to get some of the Legos back that you guys still have. I think I'm looking for the clone turbo tank.
Why do you think you would be entitled to our inventory?
Because it's in the contract.
At least I confirmed the Legos are still here. The only thing is the owner's claiming that he's the owner of these Lego sets. I mean, it's pretty stupid of him to say that, considering I'm literally holding a copy of a contract he made with the store that said that this Lego Star Wars collection is not the store's property, it's the family's property. The contract makes all of this very clear, so I want to give him one more chance to answer a little bit better.
Well, I just want to get it back from my friend. He said he couldn't get it back, so I was just wondering if I could just come pick him up. You guys still have him, right?
Why do you think your friend would be entitled to our inventory?
What's his? He owns the Legos.
Huh?
Well, yeah, we have a contract. He does.
No, bro, are you an idiot? Are you stupid?
Josh, the police is showing up right now.
I'm gonna be honest. I think this is a communication error. I think he didn't. I don't think that like. It's very hard for me to understand what's happening because, like, obviously, like I just watch it. Okay.
Hey, how's it going?
Well, at least the police are here now, so once I show them the contract we're in with the store, we can finally get the Legos back.
Basically, we have, I think it's like $200,000 worth of Lego sets that we just have them in the store and we just like to pick them up, I guess, because they were gonna sell it for us, but I guess they're not selling it for us anymore.
But does it sound like you want you here, right? So
They have our sets though, yeah.
I understand that. Right here, the factor is that they don't want you. They're a private owned store, and they don't want you on the front.
But I don't want them to keep the Lego sets though.
Okay.
So.
Yeah.
The police officer literally didn't care at all that the store just stole $200,000 worth of Legos.
Yeah.
For some reason, he made it seem like...
I mean, yeah. I mean, like, then why can't you just go get the Legos then?
Like I was the bad guy.
So you are trespassing here.
Okay.
Trespass for life. So if you come back.
Oh, for life?
Yeah. If you come back, you could be arrested. Okay.
Oh, so how do I get the Legos back then if I can't go in the store?
Okay, we talked about that. Do you understand the trespass portion? If you come back, you will be arrested.
So.
Okay. Again, when you come back, we're in the car, we're gonna arrest you.
Brian did warn me that the police are actively trying to cover this up. So Brian and I are now officially trespassed from the store. And if we ever come back to ask for his own Lego collection back, then we are going to be arrested.
Is there...
What's crazy is that he's trespassed. Like, I could understand the YouTuber getting trespassed because it's a third party. But, like, if this guy is trespassed on a property that he made a contract with, there's something that's, like, insanely wrong. That's nuts.
I guess a reason why they're able to just take all the Legos and not give it back, or?
So, we just gotta leave.
I should have to leave?
So, leave now.
Okay. I'm not allowed to be in the
So
parking lot?
wrong, yeah.
No, so this is all private property.
Oh, okay.
It's complete insanity, I know.
We've been filming for 10 minutes and I'm already trespassed from Bricks and Minifigs, which is like the whole location of the video. So how do I
You probably showed up
film
in
a video of
person, too.
Bricks and
Yeah.
Minifigs now if I can't even legally go back there?
Yeah, they need to talk to a lawyer.
To continue the video without getting arrested, I went back to Bricks and Minifigs corporate offices. And the Bricks and Minifigs CEO, the guy who runs the entire company,
There he is.
Yemen McNeff, he personally came out to talk to us.
Great.
What's going on?
So you guys are holding some of our Legos?
No, we're not.
You're not?
No.
Is that a lie?
No.
That's a lie. You did take the Legos.
No. So we have our attorneys have visited. Like again. So who's like?
Brian Mansell.
Okay. And who is that?
He's a guy who had he had like $200,000 worth of Legos in your guys' store.
Nope. Never happened.
I mean,
This is the CEO? Oh my god.
it did happen, yeah. It does happen.
No, we did not.
Yeah, because his Legos were in the store and you guys took them. I know you think lying to us right now is kind of like helping you
I am
out.
not lying to you.
Well,
Show him the contract.
We both know you're lying, but
No, we don't know that.
So I showed him some social media posts his own company made that are still up that claims that these are Brian Mansell's Lego sets. And these Lego sets that they're still holding on to are worth $200,000.
So they
All
even
of these
self-reported.
claims are from his own company.
Yeah.
We just caught the CEO of the entire
What the
company
fuck?
red-handed in a lie. Yeah, it's crazy to me that even the CEO is in on this cover-up. But anyways, now that we just caught the CEO in this lie, I wanted to let him know that it's going to be much easier if he just gives us the Legos back now.
if you just want to give it back now, it's going to be a lot easier for you guys, you know? I think you guys would prefer the easy way. The hard way, I don't think you guys are really going to like it. But we're getting it back either way, so it's like you can either...
You can leave. If you come back here, we will call the cops. If you don't leave right now, I will call the cops.
So you don't want to do the easy way?
So you're threatening me. What you are doing right now is illegal. It's an extortion.
So catching you guys in illegal activity, that's illegal on me.
Yeah.
Okay, you can ask the lawyer.
And with that, Bricks and Minifigs has made their decision. I presented them very politely with the easy way, and they said, heck no!
Yeah, just give us this stuff back. It's really simple.
Well, they've only left me one other option, which is the hard way. But now it's pretty much the super hard way because the police are protecting them. If I ever go back to the store, I'm getting arrested.
If you come back, you will be arrested. Okay? You understand that?
So we all regrouped together to rewatch the footage I've gotten so far. And there was one thing the manager said that might be a way forward for us.
I've not heard anything from the owners.
Oh,
So you need to leave.
can I talk to the owners then, or
You go ahead and call the owners.
do you have their number?
I'm not giving it to you.
Why don't you give it to me?
Talk to the owners. Okay, what's their phone number? You can't have it. Like, really? What the fuck is this? Yeah, I don't know why. Like, guys, I'm totally on board with what y'all are saying. Where is the lawyer? Like, there should have, like, the first 3 minutes of this video should have been, and I talked to an attorney. Maybe it is.
Isn't that the logical next step if we're supposed to
I don't know.
with the owners? Then
Right there, right?
I
can only
have
comment on what I've
that
seen.
You guys have, but I don't have the owner's number now. So, yeah, if you give me the, if that's what you want me to do, then you can give me the number and I can.
No, I want you to leave.
Basically, she's putting all of the blame on the owner of the store, which is good to find out. The only problem is she's not giving me the owner's number.
Yeah, if you could give me a number and we could
I'm
call
not
them.
giving you anything except for calling the police.
But you told me to call the owners, right?
You're absolutely right, but I've asked you how many times to leave the store.
But you have his number, or?
No, I don't have any of their numbers. That's why I was like, corporate keeps telling me to contact the owners of the store, but with no contact info. So I try to contact the store, and the store hangs up on me and says I'm harassing them.
The manager is really trying to protect the store owner from
Holy
getting in
shit.
trouble. So if she's not going to give me his number, I'm just going to have to find it a different way.
Yeah.
To the phone, you might be able to see his name and number. Josh Lego.
Well, we found out the owner's name is Josh. However, the number was way too blurry on the spy glasses.
No, it's so blurry.
So I checked the store's Instagram to see if it follows anyone named Josh, which it doesn't. So I checked their business records, but everything got scrubbed. This owner is really going to any length he can to stay fully anonymous.
What the fuck?
After watching the footage over and over, my final conclusion is, yeah, the manager sucks. But she's not really the mastermind of this whole thing. She's just protecting the mastermind of this whole thing because she's brainwashed. But luckily for me, through my YouTube career, I've infiltrated tons of cults and I've personally experienced some of the most intense and crazy brainwashing in the entire world. Basically
What the fuck? I never, this is the first video I've ever seen of this guy before. I didn't even know, like, oh my god.
trying to say is I'm pretty sure that I could brainwash one of these Bricks and Minifigs employees way harder than any corporate offices could. And yes, that's the plan. Brainwash the Bricks and Minifigs employees to be on my side. Yeah, I'm starting a Lego cult. I mean, a true cult would never actually call themselves a cult. They always disguise themselves as something else. So, yes, I'm actually just starting a
I can't believe all this is
regular
over
old
Lego.
club. Yep. That's what we're calling it. My friend Victor is going to be the cult recruiter. I dressed him up to look like a famous YouTuber so he would look powerful, and the employees here will have to listen to him.
Oh my god. Oh my.
My name's Victor. We're going to Bricks and Minifigs. Let's go. All right, guys. We are heading into the store right now.
He was doing amazing.
Oh my
but we
god.
had to make sure that these employees know that Victor is the real deal.
Dude, that's crazy. Dang, let's go. Yo, we got a fan over here. 1, 2, 3. Toys for everyone. Yeah. Real quick pic. Hey, I'll send you that clip later, all right?
You can? Yeah.
So far, everything we had set up was working perfectly. But now, we have to come up with some type of way to get one of these employees out of the store so we can brainwash them.
Hey, what's going on? So we're filming a quick video. Maybe you and her want to do like some kind of challenge for like $100.
I mean, sure, I'm down for that. I don't, whatever.
What's happening right now? Do they believe it?
He's doing the challenge. How would I believe the challenge?
3, 2, 1. Yellow. Go, 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 go.
And these employees started their YouTube challenge. And yeah, I'm just gonna fast forward to this
So
part.
they
I'm not gonna
wait a minute. So they invented all of this. Like this is crazy. So they invented this entire narrative just so they could get contact with the employees. Holy shit.
show you guys with all this. All you really need to know is that this girl ended up winning.
High five, sweet. So I'm gonna call my producer. It's going right now.
How's it going? We're partnering with the local Lego club, and we're gonna kind of do like an award ceremony. Like the Lego club wants to host the award ceremony for you, so yeah.
And just like that, she's in. So we traveled deep into the woods and waited for this employee to show up.
There's no way this is real, right?
And with that, our new cult member has arrived.
What the fuck?
Cleanse them in righteous fire. Don't think of it as saving me, but more saving history itself. Max ammo. Stop and smell the flowers. The flowers of death. What can I say? I don't like getting lost in the minutiae. Full power. This had better not be like putting lipstick on a pig. Nature can be very, very cruel. As can I. Die, you disgusting meat monkeys! I will now unleash my simian saboteur.
The Lego Queen!
Yes, she's the Lego Queen!
Before you can brainwash.
Okay, wait a minute. All right, so can we just talk about yeah, you want a competition, and what you have to do is you have to meet us out in the middle of the woods. Like, I'm sorry, this is crazy. Like, how do you get somebody to do this? Like, I thought that the people that would believe this shit got removed from natural selection like 3,000 years ago, right? You would assume that like this would have kind of worked itself out many moons ago. But how is this still happening? It's a woman? Yeah.
One, they have to be open to it. And most cults achieve this by making the new recruit seem like the most special person in the entire world.
Official best employee of Brixton Minifigs.
The winner goes to
This poor girl. This
Lego Queen! Lego Queen! Lego Queen! Lego Queen!
Oh, wow.
Lego Queen! Lego Queen! Lego Queen! Lego Queen! Lego Queen!
Another thing I've personally seen a lot of cults do is they instantly give new recruits power. If people feel powerful, they're less likely to think that they're the ones that are being manipulated. So we got to give this girl some power.
You give me power.
Yes. Yeah, we're giving you power. You're the
Queen says, jump. I feel like I can do anything I want. Step on the Lego Griffin.
Oh my god!
Beautiful dog pile.
This is so ridiculous. I don't even know if it's real. This is insane. Like, I don't even, I don't. What the f?
You primed it all!
Bro, just wait. I don't know.
Lastly, all cults do group rituals to make you feel like one with the group. So now we have to become one with this Bricks and Minifigs employee.
Brick by brick, 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 brick by brick.
With this Bricks and Minifigs and feel like one with the group. So now we have to become one with this Bricks and Minifigs employee.
Brick by brick, 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 brick by.
And now the employee is fully brainwashed.
This is insane.
Okay, maybe not
It's-
fully
it's-
brainwashed,
this is so
but
insane.
we definitely did
I don't
a
even know what
much
to
better
say.
job at brainwashing her than
The
corporate
CEO.
Bricks and Minifigs
Yeah.
did. So hopefully now I'm finally safe to bring up these Star
War machine firing for effect. These are undead creatures. No sense of self-preservation. Curious. Let's see what you got left in the tank.
Star Wars Lego sets.
We heard something about like some Star Wars sets. Do you know anything about that, or?
I know some of it. They were gonna reimburse him for everything, and then I think they did, and he's so upset about everything, which I get.
They reimbursed him for everything?
Yeah. Yeah, we don't have any of his stuff on the shelves.
Really?
Yeah, we don't have any of it.
But just like every other cult member out there, these employees have been told a lie and are now willing to pretty much die to defend this lie. But good thing now.
How did it worked? Like the thing is, like, this is so ridiculous that like I can't even believe it.
Something ghastly, no doubt.
Really? Like, what the fuck is this?
Oh, she's been brainwashed even harder by our cult.
Oh my
and our
God.
cult is now going to give her the freedom to finally be able to think logically about this situation.
So we think they've been lying to you. So these were all the sets in the store, and they're all metadata timestamped.
Wait, we do have these ones.
Yeah, those are all his.
No, some of them I think we do still have.
Yeah, I know you guys do. You showed me one of them when I asked.
Did I?
Yeah.
Wait. Oh, it's called on you?
Yeah, all I did was.
Oh my God. You know what's really funny is after you left, I got a call from my boss, and it was like, how do we get them arrested? How do we
Dang.
get them arrested?
Now that we have a Bricks and Minifigs employee on our side, it's time to finally complete our mission. And get Josh, the owner's number.
Wait, but you have like their.
I This is this is, oh my God. She's completely she's been totally bamboozled. I don't even holy shit. Like I'm like, this has to be fake or something. Like how's this even real? It's impressive. Like what?
Yeah, I do.
Like lambs to the slaughter. Dead lambs. As far as I know, these vines bear no fruit. Richtofen prepping war machine.
Oh, did he give you Josh's number? Can I take a picture of it?
Oh, nice.
And now that I have the owner's number, it's time to
Dude, this guy rolled like 4 nat 20s in a row. This is crazy.
give him a call.
Who is this guy?
Hello, this is Josh.
Hello. I'm just calling to get my Legos
gosh.
back. I think they told me to talk to you about it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, what Legos?
I think it's the Star Wars set. I have a list. I can kind of pull it up. I was just wondering, like, how we can get them back. Should I, like, if I get your okay, I can just walk in the store and.
I don't know what Legos you're talking about, dude. What are you talking about?
I think one of them's called like the Super Trooper set. I think we got, what else is there?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You don't?
Since Josh was pretending to not remember any of the Star Wars sets that make up half of his store's inventory, I decided to send him over a picture of the contract to store
send
it.
the contract, yeah.
What contract is it? I didn't sign a contract. I didn't sign that agreement. I didn't agree to anything in that.
And now I finally understand the legal loophole that Josh is using to get away with this. It's probably the stupidest loophole I've ever heard in my entire life. Josh is claiming that it's not his name on the contract, it's the previous owner's, which makes no sense because in the security
co-signed it.
camera
Yeah.
footage, he tells the previous owner that he's going to be the one
The
taking over
business
the
is taking
contract
it
now.
on. Yeah.
He's taking on the business, he takes on all that consignment liability.
And I guess this is some sort of just contract loophole he's trying to use to steal the world's largest Lego Star Wars collection.
In order for me to be under contract, I have to sign something.
The business
Or
is
you have
under
to take it over
contract.
from the previous owner, right?
Nope, that's not how the law works.
Yeah, it is.
It is?
So
If that's how the law works, then sue me for it.
you don't just want to give the Legos back, like?
Sue me. Let's go to court. I'm calling the police right now, and you guys are going to be arrested for harassment.
Calling to Jesus.
Or do you feel threatened right now?
Yeah.
I was surprised at how much the owner wanted us to sue him. He
his
wants
face.
this because Brian already tried to sue him, and it didn't work.
We've been to a couple attorneys and they basically spelled it out saying, here's the path that's going to happen if you go down each of these routes. They're now in Spain, so we're getting into that whole international thing. Just to have an injunction on the store, to have them go back and prove what they sold and not, that's like $60,000 to $70,000.
Yeah, Bricks and Minifigs knows that Brian and his dad don't have nearly enough resources to sue a company as big as Bricks and Minifigs.
He's like, we're gonna keep these. You're gonna walk away from this. You're not coming back. And if you choose to sue us, we will drag this out in court till it is well past what this collection is worth.
So let's lay out the puzzle pieces really quick.
That's insane. Oh my God.
If Brian and his dad sue Bricks and Minifigs, it's gonna ruin their lives. And by the way, this Bricks and Minifigs company has been treating this family. I only think it's fair if they're the ones that get their lives ruined.
Yeah, sure.
In order to make things right, it looks like we gotta do this. Now Bricks and Minifigs has their life ruined, and you can see Brian and us, we are the ones now doing the illegal activity. So I told my group the plan. We have to do something illegal.
I thought you said you didn't want to do anything illegal.
What?
Well, but the thing is, they're getting screwed because of it, because they would have to upfront the cost, and then have to take us to court. And
Oh, yeah, okay, I'm down for legal. I'm down for the illegal stuff.
And the group is in. So now it's time to do an illegal business move against Bricks and Minifigs. Let's just hope that they take the bait and sue us.
what I was thinking is, what's the easiest way to get them to sue us? We steal their name.
Oh, man.
What?
Perfect. First, I went to Google Maps and took a screenshot of the sign outside their store. I got rid of their tagline because it's boring, and I changed it to "We steal from old people." And now the tagline's actually accurate. Also added a cute little company logo. And this is my plan of how I'm gonna make it into court with Bricks and Minifigs for free. Once we're in court, we can finally hold Bricks and Minifigs accountable for stealing the world's largest Star Wars Lego collection. And of course, they're also gonna try and get me in trouble, but this is where I'm gonna make my grand reveal. You see, this entire time, my company name was actually called We Steal From Old People. Yeah, the words Bricks and Minifigs That's just the company tagline. In America, there's no specific law that says whether the tagline has to be above or beneath the company name, so I'm just allowed to do this.
So people are just
This guy, like, what's so crazy is that this dude goes from like 200 IQ to 2 IQ back and forth, but the 2 IQ moves that he makes work. And so I don't know, maybe he's going from 200 IQ to 400 IQ, and I just can't even comprehend it. Like, I really, like, this is insane. I really...
assuming that the name is Bricks and Mini Figs, when that's really just the
Retard Max,
tagline of our
he
company.
is.
And our company name is actually We Steal From Old People.
Yeah. And now, because I'm actually not stealing their name, it's going to be so easy for me to win this court case. And Brian's going to get his entire Star Wars Lego collection back.
I don't think it's just a good
all
strategy.
While Bricks and Minifigs
Yeah,
pays for all the legal
I don't think
fees.
it's a good idea at all.
So I registered We Steal From Old People as an official Oregon company. And now that my company's legally approved, I made a website, and you can visit us at www.westealfromoldpeople.com. You can help support us by buying some of our We Steal From Old People merch, or give us a call. But as you can see, we have great reviews. And so now to promote this website, I'm going to put my company logo directly over top of the Bricks and Minifigs company logo. So I asked ChatGPT what the dimensions of this billboard is. Sick. I'm making my logo the exact same dimensions.
Yes, dude! Oh my god! It looks exactly the same.
This is where we started to realize we are taking this way further than just a bad business practice. I'm pretty sure putting my logo over their logo is actually criminally illegal.
For us, though, if we go back to the beginning of the video, Bricks and Minifigs actually gave us a solution of how any company pretty much can get away with this.
You have to talk to the store owner. Yeah, like they're all locally owned and operated. We can't do anything with it here. Their decisions are their decisions.
So when they say go to corporate, how do we respond next time?
I have no idea. You have to take it up with them. It's your thing with them.
So basically, if you put all the blame on your lower franchises, you're safe. So I registered 5 franchises under my We Steal From Old People company.
Who wants to be the owner of the first company?
Ooh, I want to be an owner.
Congratulations, you're a franchise owner! If you choose to put a bunch of banners on their store, I can't get in trouble for anything.
Yeah, every one of my friends is now a
Decisions are their decisions.
So when they say go to corporate, how do we respond next time?
I have no idea. You have to take it up with them. It's your thing with them.
So basically, if you put all the blame on your lower franchises, you're safe. So I registered 5 franchises under my We Steal From Old People company.
Who wants to be the owner of the first company?
Ooh, I want to be an owner.
Congratulations, you're a franchise owner! If you choose to put a bunch of banners on their store, I can't get in trouble for anything.
Yeah, every one of my friends is now a legal franchise owner of We Steal From Old People.
This is... what the fuck? Oh shit!
That walking filth does more its lust. If I had time, I would investigate how this functions. Sadly, I do not. them as ammo. As far as I know, these lines bear no fruit. Ha! Ironically, the vines are not vegetarian. Who would like to experience the curse of the monkey's paw?
Bonus points.
I wish I knew you all by name, just so I could gloat properly. I am becoming frustrated. I don't like being frustrated. Tossing decoy.
Max armor. Tear them to pieces.
Do you wish to have flowers placed upon your grave?
Max ammo.
Half a centenary. How marvelous. wretched taste had better not last much longer. Firing for effect. If I had time, I would investigate how this functions. Sadly, I will not permit such a thing.
Double points! Fetch me their souls!
If I had time, I would investigate how this functions. Sadly, I do not. Gather one und gather all! Do not worry, the pain is only eternal.
Max ammo!
These are actually quite hard. Perhaps I could use them as ammo. Victim is tripping War Machine. Just so you all know, you won't last very long without me! Yes! Prostrate yourself before your betters! War Machine, firing for effect. Misery loves company.
Fetch me their souls! Max ammo!
War machine firing for effect. Everyone else still alive! Please wait your turn! Never have an itch you just can't scratch. I should try to be defensive. Offense only gets you so far. Richtofen prepping war machine. minutia. War machine, firing for effect. Victim and prepping war machine. I am indeed ruthless! Totally without rules! War machine, firing for effect. Richtofen and prepping war machine. Objective and prepping War Machine. War Machine, firing for effect. Ah, that tickled something deep in my frontal lobe.
Full power!
I almost feel an induced sense of mania.